EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. We are about set for some football, and it's Joey Sly to kick things off. And off we go from Nashville. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Levis to open with a pass. He's got a man. That's Traylon Burks. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
And like 13.
Levis to throw. He's got it. That's Burks. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
454, Mike 50.
Now, Levis. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. They'll look to run with Pollard. He slams it in there, and he is in. Tony Pollard, touchdown Titans. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Jones now on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. First carry here for Kyron Williams. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. It's the tight end Henry in motion. On first down, right back to Williams. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down. It's the tight end Henry in motion. On 2nd down, it's May. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Levis. That's to the left side, caught by Ridley. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He's across midfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up first downs without getting to third down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. But when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to third and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing.
On 1st and 10, here's Levis. Catch made there by Burks. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now Levis. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And the Titans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit. Backed up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal.
Like 5-4. Like 5.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Greg, offensive coordinator's script to start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive. They've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, if they continue to build on this lead here early, it's going to be a long day for this defense.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Off the play fake, here's May. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They get 25 on that connection. 1st down, New England.
So after that turnover on the opening drive, the last thing you'd want to do here, Mike, is go back on the field and just go 3 and out. So they pick up a 1st down. They're able to extend this possession. It's going to go a long way towards just settling everybody in that offensive huddle down and letting the rest of this game unfold.
2nd and 7. To throw now, May. They'll look to set up the screen here. Give them 13 on that screen play. And a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion. And then really, it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And That's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Off the play fake, it's May. And that is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
On 3rd and long, here's May. Going up top. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
Nothing scarier for a quarterback, Mike, than to seeing that ball popped up in the air. It feels like that ball is in the air for an eternity, and all you hope is that it just harmlessly falls to the ground, and fortunately for the offense, that's exactly what it did.
They'll go. Here's May. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
0.
The tight end Okonkwo is in motion. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
22 Linda. Like 54.
Again, it's Pollard. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
On, like 90. Hey, I'm back.
Levis to throw. He'll look deep here for Burks. And that is incomplete. Traylon Burks, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. 1 quarter. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Williams. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. On play action, here's May. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. This one downfield looking for Henry. And he will go all the way. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Joey Sly on now for the point after. His kick is good. And the Pats are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Like 54, like 54. Get hot.
Here's Levis. His pass caught. It's Chigokonkwo.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marte Mapu. And the Patriots are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. He
gets free. Down to the 10. And he will score. Javon Baker. Touchdown, New England. Sly now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Patriots will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Levis to throw on 1st and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. This is caught. Whoa. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. On 1st down, Levis. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Here's Levis to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. 1st and 10. They'll start with an option play to the right. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll go again with Williams. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards. Williams gets it on the draw. Yeah. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5. Motion man set right. It's another run here for Williams. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. Throwing on 2nd down. May. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing is May. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Like 13, like 13. Tracy, set. Destroy.
Off the play fake, it's Levis. He'll tuck it and take off. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We're back to Nashville in a moment.
Like 24.
Up the middle, here comes Pollard. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
Pollard with a nice 1st down run, and the Memphis native returns to Tennessee after an impressive 5-year stint with the Cowboys. He's coming off 2 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons, and he should be a huge part of the solution and part of filling the hole left by Derrick Henry.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And, Mike, as the rest of this game unfolds and they have success with their play-action passing game, expect the balance of their run game to continue to pick up as well. When you can make a defense defend the same look, run and pass, that is a handful, and it tends to lead to these big, explosive chunk plays.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Mike 54. Yeah, Mike 54. 22 Linda, 22 Linda. What?
To throw is Levis. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Down, 49, Rita. Here we go. Hey, let's go.
They send Ridley in motion.
Let's go.
Here's Levis. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver, and that's going to lead to a fourth down. Folks' kick is good. And the Titans will tie this game up here late in the first half.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Here comes a return from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Slot receiver, headed right. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Now the Patriots are going to use their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll go play action with May. Now he'll air one out. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was trying to get it to Jalen Pope that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down. On 3rd and 2, it's May. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to run. And he's going to have the Pats' first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive. It's the tight end Henry in motion. On 1st and 10, here's May. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. From out of the gun, here's May. He'll find the rookie from Washington, Jalen Pope. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. He got loose after the grab, and they couldn't bring him down. A gain of 28. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This is going to be from 53 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Patriots get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
49, Mike 49.
Levis. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. May going to look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Now it's Williams. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. On 2nd down, it's May. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Javon Baker was the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often. And it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Now a give. Oh, he coughs up the football. The Titans have got it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
54, Mike 54. 49's down, 22, 0's down, 90's down.
To throw is Levis. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down.
Mike 0. Mike 0. Diamond. Tracy. Head.
They send Ridley in motion. From the gun on third down, here's Levis. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive, but when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up, and they were able to do that here.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Williams. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. May to throw on 2nd down. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. That's a pickup of 17. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A give, and here comes Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They run over center with Williams. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On the carry, it's Williams. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play. 3rd and short. And here is May. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
40 Rita. Hey, 40 Linda.
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5.
Diamond. Here we go.
On 2nd down, Levis connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And they'll be set up next. They send Ridley in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Levis. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Levis. Finding room at midfield. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
22 Rita. Tonight. 54 Rita. Tonight. Like 44. 20 Rita. Tonight.
Levis to throw it here on first down. This one is caught downfield by Ridley. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Nice grab there by Ridley, and this is a unit that this Tennessee Titans offense has continued to search and build ever since the departure of A.J. Brown a few years back. And now with the signing of Calvin Ridley, a guy who has been a playmaker everywhere he's been, they're starting to put together a really nice receiving corps down in Tennessee.
That is 14 for the second time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a first down.
Like 54. Hey, I'm back.
They send Ridley in motion.
Hey, 24 Linda. Black Green 18 Green. Hey, mayday, mayday, mayday.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing on second down, Levis. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
This is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kyle Duggar.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Here we go, here we go. Street.
They'll keep it on the ground. The defense plays it beautifully on that one. They knock them back to the 7. Off the play fake, here's May. This is intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
Linda, 22 Linda. Like 54, like 54. Linda.
On play action, here's Levis. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Jones. And the Patriots are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run.
Oh, he is going to be swarmed under, met in the end zone. It's a safety. You are hoping your running back can do something to give you space. And, Greg, they got the absolute opposite. Instead, it is a safety.
Yeah, exactly right, Mike. That's all they're trying to do is give themselves some breathing room and get their quarterback out of the end zone on this next snap. But instead, the defense is all over it. They get in the backfield for the tackle for loss, and it leads to the safety.
Mike 49. Here's down, right down, 49.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
They'll go back to Pollard on first down, working his way for a short pickup to the 48. Here's 2nd and 9.
Mike 5-4.
Running here, it's Pollard. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Hey, come on.
They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Mike 13, Mike 13.
They run it straight ahead with Pollard. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Mike 24.
The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll talk things over before third down.
Mike 13, Mike 13.
On the handoff, Pollard. And he's brought down to 17, but that's going to be good enough. A first down picked up on the ground.
Mike 49. 54, Rita.
The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee.
Mike 54. Yeah, Mike 54. 40 Rita. Ah, 0-0. Here we go. Tonight.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Mike 49.
So it's a win here for the Titans. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Titans winners here in Music City as we say so long from Nashville.